Hello everyone, welcome again to another JavaScript lesson. So we'll be looking at JavaScript and camel case. So JavaScript identifier, like we said in the previous lessons, are case sensitive, which means that capital L is not the same as small letter L. And then as I have an example here that the variables last name and last name, they are different variables. So let's take a look at what this means in JavaScript. So let's say we have two variables. Let's say city equals London. And then I'm not using fast, sorry. I mistakenly forgot that I'm using let because of inconsistent results. So far is not a recommended way to declare your variable. Let me say let state. Okay, let city is equal to London and let city is equal to maybe let me put another name, Canada. I know Canada is a country, but I'll use it as an example. And don't forget it's a string. So I need either a single quote or a double quote. So now, if I pass the value of this to my inner.html, now if you look at the browser, what can you see? You can see Canada, which is the correct output. Now, if I change this C to capital letter now, let's see what happens. You can see cannot declare block scope city. Now, if you know I'm giving them different variable, their results are even I'm giving them different the same variable name. JavaScript is already detecting that I'm trying to declare a block scope variable named city, and then it's throwing this error. But even though they have different values, but they are still the same variable at the end of the day. Now, let me now change the name and change this to maybe let me use that last name and first name as an example. Let me do this last name and do another one as a first name. Oh, sorry, last name. So let me change this from let and use something like const. I want to say now if I do something like last name, let's see, is there anything? Canada is coming up, right? Now, if I change this L to small letter, can you see the issue? So I'm already saying the block scope issue in JavaScript that we've talked about. And so a better way to solve this thing is by using different variable name in order to solve it. And the way we are going to solve it is this. So let's just clear this. And then we have one more variable, which is last name. Let me see. Is it displaying anything in the browser? Yes, of course, it's giving us London. Now, if I now change this capital letter, small letter now, and I change this to capital letter, even though it is last name, but you can see that in the browser, the result has disappeared. It's no longer showing London. Just it is why? It's for the simple fact that JavaScript cannot interpret this variable anymore because the name you are trying to output is different from the name of the variable. So if I revert this back to a small letter n and look at our browser, you can see we already now have London that is showing back. So JavaScript is case sensitive. Capital N is not the same as small letter n. So when you are declaring your variable, you need to be consistent with how you name variable so that you don't get into issue or run into variable issue in your program. Thank you. I'll see you in the next